We're back again, trying to get back on a regular schedule as much as we try, but some ball sniffing faggots don't want us to.
We're starting off strong.
Real strong today.
He said no advertisers.
No advertise. We're never getting an ad. Have you heard the first 20-something episodes? If somebody sponsors us, there's something wrong with that company.
The funny part is the algorithm is built so like they say if you don't swear in the first 5 minutes, like you have a better chance of getting more views and stuff. Or like,
Fuck.
Yeah, we just totally straight off rip screwed that
have a
up.
timer going on.
The episode before this, I think we had a solid 3 minutes before first swear.
Cunt. Yeah, now we're definitely not.
Got any other good ones you want to say? Anything you
I don't. Not without it being a hate crime, I think.
Fair enough.
You okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Making sure Moose
Good.
doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
doesn't
being
knock
a
shit over.
freaky little bitch
Yeah,
over there.
He was kind of curious when we were setting up. I'm low key scared. I
Just
feel
that area right there is always
Yeah.
knocking shit over.
That
Fucking
is a
piece of shit.
sketchy area.
He's got to be a guest one day.
We'll get him like a little cat seat, put him in a little chair.
He's working on his English, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get a
Although
little
for some
better.
reason he's pretty fluent in Latin.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Strange.
Sounds like
Never
he's
seen-
talking backwards sometimes.
Yeah.
He's just
Eyes rolled in the back of his head.
Mm.
It's weird.
Spitting venom and shit.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I remember I asked my mom to get if I could get a Latin Bible. I don't know why. Just thought
Still
it'd be
make
cool.
those?
And she was just like, why?
No.
She's like, so you can do some devil worship and stuff. I was like, whoa, lady.
You were like, maybe.
maybe. Yeah, I think it was when I was real into Tyler the Creator and stuff. Probably, yeah. I probably would have did some devil worship and
Yeah,
stuff.
probably, you little freaky
Nah, I was
bitch.
always devil scares me, bro.
Yeah, I have a feeling that is real to a degree that you're gonna wish you hadn't explored
Yeah.
it. So I try to stay away from it because even if like say Satan himself, like Lucifer, doesn't come out and it's some satanic thing, the people that are into it are sick enough that they're gonna cut you open alive to sacrifice you
Yeah.
to this like devil, demonic figure, whatever.
One kid hit when I used to sleep at BMAX house. Actually, hold on, I'll tell you this in a second. But it's kind of a shock fucking thing. But he started. He was there. Him and Brandon and Brandon's brother were like looking. Like, they were looking up like, or well, mainly it was like this kid and Brandon's brother looking up like satanic rituals and like sayings and shit. And I remember me and BMAC were like, fuck that. Like, what are you doing, bro? And he ended up he was like saying the shit and we were all like, yo, can you stop? Because we're like we're like paranoid 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on, devil's about to come out. I don't want no part of this. And
None.
he ended up killing himself.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That
a
got,
couple of years back. He was a good kid.
That's
It's
crazy.
terrible.
Yeah, he actually used to hang out at Burst. I've seen him at Burst Hill a few times.
Really.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, we won't say it on the podcast. But
Good guy.
yeah, that whole devil worshipping thing, like, you can tell there's people that like they do it for like a cultural,
Yeah, like,
they
to look
want-
cool.
yeah,
Like-
and those people are weird. But then there are the people that genuinely believe it in their heart, and you can see it, and it's just like that creeps me the fuck.
It's so
out.
funny because like I used to like I always think sometimes like, oh well, like can you really be genuinely like, unless someone could like physically hurt you, like that's something to be scared of. But like someone just like a weak scrawny dude, like, but like what would make you scared of him?
A gun,
A gun, yeah. But I mean like anything that could physically hurt you, yes.
especially in a school.
I mean, like, words they're saying, like, usually it's just like, oh, you're just a weirdo and stuff. But when they get into that satanic thing, it's just like, right, dude, this guy's a problem.
One person it did work out pretty well for, Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
Worked out well for him.
Hey,
He's still kicking.
still with his fucking.
I'm sure he's not into that satanic shit.
Yeah.
No,
There's
he's probably a
definitely a lot-
But see,
Scientologist.
I'm not
now.
talking about the people that are like publicly satanic. The ones that like at night they wear a dark hood, go to some weird spot in a dark alley where it's like a whole group of them and like you're not allowed in, like it's a locked door, like those type of
Do you
situations.
think they're kissing in there? It's like a kissing party.
I think there's some that are like that, but then I think it's some where they sacrifice live animals.
Yeah.
And then maybe people sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
They kiss the
Yeah.
animals.
Not down with that either.
They fuck the animals.
Jared said on the last time he'd kiss an animal. But
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he said he would full tongue one. That's right.
Yeah, he'd full tongue a dog.
You'd have to do a cow.
Nah, not a cow.
Yeah, no. It's not
Disrespectful to the fucking
Islamic religion.
damn
I
Allah.
am a Muslim now. That'd be funny if Jared, like, we come over tomorrow and Jared's just full muzzy.
That would
I
be
couldn't do that.
weird.
I couldn't do that.
Can't eat pork.
I enjoy too many Vices.
Yeah, you're a drinker.
Liquor,
Beer. Sometimes.
Used to
any
be a
type
drinker.
of alcohol,
Not
pork,
anything.
titties.
For the
Can't be into
yeah.
titties no more.
Definitely into titties.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker. If like
Can't smoke
the-
weed. I don't think. You
what?
Oh, I heard like a clicking noise.
Oh, that's Jared with the fidget
Oh,
thing.
fuck.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh shit!
You almost just smacked yourself in the head.
Mad noise with the microphone.
Yeah, heavy.
My I'll never figure out how these headphones work. I'll never figure out how the
Yeah, I
headphones
could
work.
tell you have a lot of difficulty.
I have a lot of difficulties in life. That's
Fair
just
enough.
like that headphone thing. That's me with everything in life.
Yeah, I can tell. Kid has $1,000 camera, $1,200 lens, no cap on it,
Leave me
just
alone.
straight glass. Keeps it in a backpack.
We roll like them real hitters, son. We don't give
Rob
a fuck
Levine.
out here. Rob Levine, son, the heavy hitters, son.
Got your back. Anything happens.
I got balls. That's what that is.
Got balls.
Got balls.
He's like, were you injured in a camera accident?
I said I was.
Got you.
I said I was injured in a camel accident.
Maybe he could be a sponsor.
I'm kind of mad that they took down all the Rob Levine billboards in Warren. We had
I
three.
didn't even
working on
realize
one.
it. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even.
We
think
literally
about-
had 3 Rob Levine billboards in a quarter-mile stretch in Warren.
Dude must
there was
be
one
hitting.
where they were next to each other.
Yeah,
Or it
no,
was
those
like
were
one-
the 2, and then there was one at the top of Market.
Mm-hmm.
There were 3 in the same quarter-mile stretch of each other, and they took them all down.
the lockdown, dude. People aren't seeing other people. They can't sue. You guys, they're destroying Rob.
I feel
Levine's
like Rob
business,
Levine
bro.
might have done some like sketchy shit, and he's like, "I cashed out. I'm gone."
I'm out. Yeah,
disappear.
facts. He's like in Puerto Rico.
I heard he is a sketchy individual. Like,
Yeah.
He does some sketchy shit.
He's living on Rob
He's a
Levine
lawyer.
Island.
He
He's
also-
an attorney, bro. They're
yeah,
all
but like,
slime balls.
yeah, no, but like he represents like some of the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
and he also had a Super Bowl commercial, which who the fuck else did?
Did he
Nobody.
really?
Yeah,
That's wild. I
Super
didn't.
Bowl. It was a good commercial.
That's
too.
like $1 million slot right
minimum,
there. Some-
minimum.
Oh my
I think it's like
God.
$1 million for 15 seconds.
It was a good commercial.
Yo, we
too.
gotta pull. Can we pull that up?
Concepts.
Ah, dude, I don't want to get that off the screen. Fuck.
No, we
Oh, dude,
can't.
I want to see that. That's crazy.
That's yeah,
Fuck.
like you have to think easily. You got to be like $1 million for less than 30 seconds. And I think what was this, like 45 seconds a minute?
Probably 30, 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Damn.
He easily spent 7 figures on that. Easy.
I thought like Super Bowl commercials were like millions of dollars.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
7 figures.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know everything. I thought you. I don't know. I don't know money terms. I thought they meant like 700,000.
No. It's, in the millions. Yeah. 7 yeah.
3 zeros, comma 3.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like
That's a lot.
7. That is a lot.
That's a lot of money. I wish I had that much money.
You
What
know,
would you do
it's-
if you had that much money?
What, $1 million?
Yeah.
I would
$7.
$7 million. Realistically, at the age of 24, and you think of long term, like say even 20 years, 7 million is not a lot of money.
All right.
For 20 years, I would be thinking more of like 20 years down the line. What can I do with at least $250,000 of this to reinvest and make money, like make it work for me and make more money with it? So because that's $7 million, I didn't have. Oh, 7 million. I'd probably invest like 3 or 4 million of it.
So dumb, dude. 24-inch dick. Can't even leave the house.
Nah, I'm just gonna invent real life hentai bitches, like hentai hoes. Like I'm gonna make them real life
Dude, 20.
anime titties in real life.
I would make that little you know in FL Studio that little anime.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
that
yeah.
The little thing. I would make that real life.
And fuck her.
I think it's kind of hot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sexy. It's a little
like a
anime
little-
chick in that thing.
It's like a little.
Really?
It's like
Yeah.
dances to your thing. It's cool.
Do you guys ever watch hentai porn?
Did you
When I
say
was, like,
have
3?
I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
did.
did when I was like 3.
I'm not
When I
gonna
was
sit here and I
3.
didn't. You know, when the internet wasn't even a thing, I was watching it.
Jared's sitting there like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Just two fingering it. Which is
Not even
ironically
hard
how I
yet.
started. Yeah, right.
No, I just kind of used my imagination. Like I don't know if Zelda.
I
Zelda's
started
not
using-
considered anime. But
I
was
started-
like they should make a porn out of Zelda.
All right. Yeah. That'd be kind of sick, actually.
When
They
I
probably
was
have
in
that.
like
Those pointy ears and shit. But they're real. They're
elf.
not those fucking stupid pointy ears that these girls put on now and go to
Yeah.
Comic Con and shit.
like elves.
Dumb fucks.
So I will always I can't I have to say yes because like one of the first pornos I ever watched was hentai. I technically now because like I didn't know what it was when
First?
yeah like when I was
Bug.
like 13 and I discovered what porn was. I remember I was because like I was big into Naruto and I was like I wonder if like somebody ever made Sakura and Hinata kiss, cause like I was like 13. I was like, I want to see those bitches kiss in the show. So I looked it up and it was a whole Naruto porn. And I was like, what?
Damn.
I was
son.
like, this is. I didn't like at that age. I didn't think someone could fathomably make that, and they did, and that blew my whole mind.
I remember
Downhill stream since then.
I remember one of the first things I did with porn, I looked up Vanessa Hudgens naked, clicked the first link, instant virus on the computer.
I remember.
I was smart. It was a family computer, but I'm smart, and I knew how to get rid of viruses.
I remember when I first started fucking around with the internet, like RedTube and all that shit. They would always have like the weird.
And nobody
fucking,
talks
like,
about RedTube anymore.
did
Whatever
I
happened to those
start out
motherfuckers?
on? I feel like
It was
I feel
definitely
like I started
RedTube.
on the hub though.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I started on Reddit. I
I
didn't
never
think
started on-
Pornhub was a thing yet.
I
don't
think
think
it
so
was.
either.
What
Yeah.
did I use back then?
I'm telling you, it was RedTube
YouPorn?
and like
I'm pretty
maybe.
sure- we got.
Was that
I
a
wanna look
thing?
up what-
Yeah, I remember hearing about it. I don't think I've ever gone on YouPorn.
I thought that
I
was
don't
like
have my
a,
phone. I
one
want
of
to look
the
up when
OG.
Pornhub was made.
I mean, I'm sure there's OG ones that are just disgusting, but
Well, actually, I remember I hung out with this kid who showed me what jerking off was. He was like, not jerking off. He showed me what porn.
showed me.
I
Yeah,
knew what
we got
jerking off was,
real
but
hands-on.
he showed me what porn was, and I was just like, oh, I've been looking
Showed
at
you what-
comic
He was
book
like, "Hey,
rock."
Devin, watch me do this real quick.
Look at this. Look at this.
Keep watching,
Dude.
Don't look away."
it's the,
There's-
the rest of the end of your
There's
life.
been there's some dudes I got some dirt on. I feel like we've talked about on the podcast.
We'll not bring up names, but go
But
ahead.
yeah, no, we didn't talk about this on the podcast. Where I was
Yeah,
like,
you
yeah,
did.
I was like, we never. I
Yeah,
said,
you
if you
did.
ever call our podcast gay, I'll fucking drop the shit and prove you are
Yeah.
gay. Not you are gay, but
I know exactly what you mean.
kind of gay. But no, fucking. Then I was watching another podcast. They
Also,
were like,
though, can't you get in trouble for talking about kids doing sexual things?
well, I was part of it as a kid. So, I mean, it's just a part of it. It's just
Nah,
an
I think
experience in my life.
So
protected
like,
by some kind of memory act, or
like
some shit.
Judaism law.
Yeah.
A memory law.
A memory law, yeah. Well, no, it's not.
I was
sorry.
there.
I was there. I had the thoughts.
Yeah.
But then I was watching another podcast and they were saying that they were like, "Do you guys remember like the jerk off sessions like with all the boys?" And they were like, "Do you remember the ringleader?" And one was like, "Yeah, I was definitely the ringleader." Looking back, and now I'm kind of disgusted with myself. But I know it was a
cult.
fucking. And then they were like, "Yeah, dude, anyone who says they didn't have
Race
it."
with each other who could finish first.
They said anyone who didn't have it or who didn't says that's gay and they didn't do that is either a liar or had terrible friends. And I was like, damn, it's kind of true. It's kind of true because all those kids that they would have protected me at any moment,
That's true. They definitely would have. They probably would still today.
like blood
I
brother.
know, yeah,
Or they were
they
like, or you
definitely
had a
would.
shitty basketball team, like you were on a shitty fucking sports team that just didn't jerk off together. We're a bunch of weirdos.
My
Get
sports
it.
teams never did that.
You suck then. Well,
That's probably makes sense because I dropped out of sports in 4th grade. So,
yeah, I
like,
was gonna
before
say
we started
before
touching
that
our
started
dicks.
happening.
I was around 5th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right
Before
as the
middle
dick
school.
touching started, but like
True.
people were quiet about
I
it.
think
That's
I
very true.
started 4th grade late, like 4th or 5th grade.
You were just a horny child.
Yeah, just a horny kid.
Yeah.
I hung
Just
out with
that
older
horny.
kids at Child Care Connection, so they just like I'm like one kid wanted me to print out a naked picture of Carmen Electra.
Yeah,
and I
you
did
took-
it.
okay.
We talked about this. Yeah. So
It's weird because I hung out with a significantly older kid. The kid lived up the street from me, and he was like a high school's like he was like 4 years older than me, and
well, I mean, if you're in high school, you already understand that you probably shouldn't be talking about jerking off.
Well,
with
no,
Yeah,
younger
that's what I
people.
was about to say. You
Well,
probably shouldn't be talking about touching your
Middle
dick in front
school.
of children.
Middle school is when
like
like
when
yeah.
he was like a freshman and I was like I don't know, or like maybe like 8th grade, because like, we stopped hanging out when he went to like, or maybe after he graduated. I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, I figured like he would have like. I don't know. He gave me like a beer one time when you know what I mean, when I was
Yeah,
like,
but I
8.
feel like it's way different. I feel like anybody with like a semi decent moral sense in the like 2020, like especially like after 2005, is not going to be talking about touching any sexual part of their body to children.
was Asian. I don't think they do that.
But then also, one thing that weirded me out was one kid that I was very good friends with. I never like talked about it with like my little brother and my little cousin because they're like 3-4 years younger than me, and they were like they didn't know what that was and
Makes
shit,
sense,
and
yeah.
they like weren't thinking about chicks like in that way yet.
never mind. Yeah.
And fucking this one kid just like was like, nah, they need to know, and just starts telling them about it. And, like,
Jerking off?
Yeah, like he's like, yeah, I do it. Your brother does it, and I'm just like, what are you? what are you doing, bro? Like,
Opening the door to many conversations later down the road.
yeah, like that was. I remember sitting there being like, telling him like, stop, dude, like stop telling
talking
my
about
little brothers
jerking off
this,
in front
bro.
of me and my little brother.
They're in like kindergarten and first grade,
Oh my
dog. Like it's like they don't
God.
know what that is.
Stop.
Now, if we were in like 6th or 7th grade, they were probably like second and third grade.
Still too early.
That's way too early. I never talked about any sexual. I talked about wrestling. That's what like I was able to still be until like WWE in middle school. Well, I think it's still an acceptable age to probably watch that. But I mean, I'm definitely way past the age limit now. But I'm still
I was about
going.
to say you still watch it.
I'm still going. If I'm an incel, it's all right. I'm just a gross
So,
person.
Jared, it seemed like you had an interesting thought hit you, and then you said, never mind.
Oh well, yeah. Never mind to like, because I was thinking that kid didn't ever talk about like jerking off or anything, but he was like the first person to break down like sex to me and shit, and like the whole like.
Were you asking though, or was he like?
No,
just
he would just
telling?
come out because I think he was like all excited about like starting to like fuck chicks and shit. But he'd tell me he'd put 2 condoms on every time just in case the first one broke. And
I used to think that you had
Yeah,
to do that. Like
me
I,
too.
I
I
remember
was
like
like-
someone saying that
I
to
did
me
for
and being
like a week until someone immediately was like, have you ever thought about rubber on rubber? And I was
Yeah.
like,
yeah, I later just
immediately. Like, it
I
only
didn't
took
e-
me a week.
I didn't even think about the thought of raw sex. I just assumed like I'm talking about like when you first learned about it. Like,
When I
just
first learned
assumed
about
everyone
it-
used condoms.
Just like, I don't know, when I'm trying to think of like, when I first learned like what sex was, is like when I immediately was like, I want to try that. And I figured a condom, I was like, probably sucks.
Yeah,
I was right.
yeah, and then but you know what's funny though? As I'm getting older, like if you're with the same girl, it doesn't really matter. But like if it's just like random chicks, like when I was 18, I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. But as I'm getting older, I'm going, maybe a good idea.
Definitely.
Just a little-
Definitely. a
I'm
good
learning
idea.
you need to protect yourself in every sense
I
of
feel
the
like
way.
the STD percentage
Oh, I
starts
learned my lesson.
skyrocketing after the age of 21.
I learned my lesson. I get it. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, it goes from like minor teen percent, like when you're 18, to like when you hit the age of 21, it's probably like 50%.
Oh, it's
like
probably ass, dude.
40%. Like it jumped, and it's like whoa, 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 keep your hands off me.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to not get a chick pregnant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like I'm
That's a smart plan.
terrified
That's a
of
smart
that.
plan. Hey, what time are we at?
we're at 7. Ow, I just clicked my teeth off of that. 17 minutes.
Wanna hit
Oh,
that
yeah,
one?
Yeah, that. Big dicks.
In Devin's ass.
Ass is bad for your health.
Oh man, worked all week. Came in on Saturday to eat my. We came in early on Saturday. Fuck no.
Stop complaining. A lot of guys don't got jobs right now.
I know they don't, and like I know we shouldn't complain. It's just like, damn, this is so tough. Like so tough. If we didn't have to dress like doctors and scientists, it'd probably be a little bit easier if I could just wear my regular clothes and not have this crazy like suit.
You guys are stupid.
That's
That'd
where
be the
I'm
coolest thing.
No, but the thing is, like, you would think it's dope until you're doing it and you're not getting paid like a doctor or
Yeah.
a scientist, and you're like, what the hell is this
Am I
bullshit?
playing makeup? And
Yeah.
like make pretend to something?
Oh, yeah, literally.
If you go to the bathroom, you gotta take all that shit off. Go to the bathroom, come
Change
all
it
the shit
all.
back on, wash your hands, get your fucking card.
Wash hands twice. Like, you have to.
You should also. You guys should like start like petitioning to put butthole like things in the jackets, so you can just like unbutton it like if you were like wearing a onesie. You just pop it open, sit down, take a shit real
Because
quick.
going to the bathroom is such like a refresher out of that shit. Like,
Just walk around with your
I shouldn't feel like that when I like exit my area of work. I shouldn't feel like I'm like coming out from underwater. You know.
Yeah. Also, I think like a thing too, like with our department that puts up with like a lot of bullshit is we go from so many different temperatures. It's cold, hot, really cold,
With a lot of water in
freezing.
between.
Yeah, getting soaked in every part of the building you go into. Look at this little homo over here.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, usual.
But
I was trying to tell the camera.
shit is crazy. Like that looked
All right.
amazing.
That looked a little gay, but okay.
I'll say what it looks like.
2021, baby.
Yeah, anything goes anymore nowadays.
Dude, I said it was 2020 the other day. I was like, oh, it's 2021. We gotta start accepting some more weird shit now.
I feel like some really weird shit is yet to come. Like some really weird shit is yet to come. Yeah, it seems like a good.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like-
wait till you guys spark, cause like I don't want us to all shut off our mics and it's dead quiet. While we're
Chilling.
sparking.
Shut off the mic.
Shut it off. I think some egregiously horny shit's about to start happening.
You think? Yeah, actually,
Dude,
yeah.
Joe Biden's president, dude. Some horny shit's about to start happening. That dude's a horny bastard, bro.
Bitches love him.
Bitches love him, dog. They love him.
He's really just the Democrat Bush Jr.
Dude, straight up. I think some egregiously horny shit's about to start happening.
You think? Yeah, actually,
Dude,
yeah.
Joe Biden's president, dude. Some horny shit's about to start happening. That dude's a horny bastard, bro.
The bitches love him.
Bitches love him, dog. They love him.
He's really just the Democrat Bush Jr.
Dude, straight up, is Tang just nuked the country in 4 days with executive decisions?
I don't know what he's been doing, but like I just see like pictures of him and I'm like, I really just get these Bush Jr. vibes, and like I'm not advocating for either political party. What I'm saying is they both fucking suck. Like that's crazy.
No, they're all both awful.
Because you have to think, Bush Jr. in his first like 18 months, because of 9/11, I guess, the Patriot Act came into play.
Bush Light.
Bush Latte.
Bush Latte.
Bush Latte Jr. He
Kamala Harris is the espresso in it.
No, but when you think about it, like neither one of them can speak in full sentences, and they're probably gonna pass some crazy act that like at first it's gonna seem like it's a good idea for like people's rights and this and that, but then it's gonna end up being a total shit show. And when you think about it, the VP is kind of running this shit, not the actual president. Like Dick Cheney was in charge, not Junior. Think about that. When you say that sentence out loud, who was in charge, Junior or someone named Dick Cheney? Let's be honest.
Dick Cheney was like, let's waterboard
Bush
those
Jr.?
motherfuckers.
How much of a
Cheney
joke is
dicks.
that? Bush Jr. and Dick Cheney. Come on, Bush and Dick.
You got
I love it,
Colin
dude.
Powell.
In the colon. Dick in the colon.
Pow it right into the colon.
You have,
Oh, Dick and colon are having sex. The dick is in the colon.
but
George
something
Carlin
I
joke.
do feel very passionately about when it comes to politics is it's a newfound passion, I guess you would say, is I'm really like destined on AOC starting an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw that tweet.
Really, really need to see that.
I saw that
need it.
tweet. I was trying to think of something, like a reply, and I was like, I'm just going to look awful no matter what I say to this.
Yeah, no, that's how I personally feel. Like you can take it however you want. It's not about no politics, nothing. I just think she
wants to
could
show
make a
these-
lot of money.
She wants to show these ladies what's up.
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean,
she could donate it to charity. Beautiful.
everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
I-
AOC gains a crazy popularity. Like her public approval will probably go through the fucking roof. If it's like, say like it's not full nudity, crazy like sex scenes or anything, like it's like just very, very like borderline softcore porn.
Very lewd.
Yeah, like, like not full nude, but basically full nude. Just very little coverage in certain
Yeah.
areas. Very little.
I like that.
Everybody would win.
I think this might be sexual harassment in certain states.
Not here. That's what matters.
Rhode Island's just a state. I was
We're talking about charity.
fair.
Rhode Island, you dumb son of a bitch.
No, dude, Tim Dillon was saying, he was like, Rhode Island is just one of those states. He's like, Rhode Island is one of the states. It was like Rhode Island, Louisiana, and there was like two other states that are just states that are part of the country, but not really part of the country. We just are like, fuck you, we're doing our thing.
It's true.
Or it was like Texas, I think it was the other one.
But although here it's not so much what the people want, it's more so just like what Gina Raimondo wants.
Well, not
anymore.
anymore.
Oh fuck, I forgot about
Get
that.
the fuck out of here, Gina. We want
Who's stepping up to the plate now?
McAfee.
What's he doing? How is he? Is he good?
Was McAfee
He
the
any
guy
good?
before her? Or who was the guy before?
What's he batting at?
350.
All right, decent.
Decent numbers.
I think it's wild that she got a promotion at the federal government. Like, she was literally being investigated from the FBI when she tried enacting some outrageous, like, weed laws, like, trying to make it so her husband makes billions of dollars a year, but nobody else got a promotion, kid. Fuck.
I don't know, man.
What if I get, like, some titties and a cooler, pull up with them, be like, I got some titties.
When Syria, the minimum wage is going up to $15. Small business is gonna die. It's all gonna be Targets and Walmarts, baby.
In Syria?
Yeah, not here.
Well, the thing is, like, minimum wage going up, like, it increases, although Trump did put up a lot of tariffs, so I'm assuming, like, if there's going to be, like, a huge cry from, like very large corporations to get rid of those tariffs so they can continue to so they can increase outsourcing, because the minimum wage gap is just going to be so insane at that point that they're going to be like, listen, the cost of your products is going to go up exponentially, and if we don't outsource, and if we outsource, we can keep cost of products to a certain, and they're going to play it off like that, like it looks like a good idea on paper, and then you're going to enact it, and it's just going to be terrible. Terrible. I feel like Joe Biden should enact some shit that like makes it so like companies can't increase prices to a certain degree. Like, I know it's wrong for the government to tell you what you can and can't charge for products, but I feel like there should be a maximum what you can charge, like when based off percentages to minimum wage and inflation. Like, instead of basing minimum wage off of the cost of products, base the cost of products off of minimum wage. How about that?
Or they should just have a different set of like rules for small business versus big business, like regulating big business.
Yeah, how much I think that's what they tried doing. But in the
I have
end,
no idea, by the way. We're all idiots.
yeah,
I have no idea.
I think in the end is like there's just lawyers that get paid millions for a reason because they know how to postpone things and get through certain degrees, and like motherfuckers are just too smart for us.
It's crazy too because
We smoke too much weed for them.
yeah, it was a good time to sell your house and buy houses because like I get like I said. This is coming from a bias, so my grandpa was a Trump fan and everything. I was talking to him about this shit, and he was like, under the Trump administration, he wanted to keep the interest rates like really low because it would help the economy under the pandemic. But fucking, he's like, now Biden's in, he's like, everyone's rushing to sell their houses that were working on them and shit because like interest rates are probably gonna fly up, and then the banks make all the money off of that shit. Shit's
fucked up how shit can just change. You can have this whole plan. Just cause some
Yeah, it's kind of strange how like once someone's elected presidency, you can see who really controls them within like the first, like in the first 4 years they kind of walk on eggshells about it, but like if they get in a second term, you can really find out who backs them. Like Trump, it really seems like the whole war industry and like military
plan. Just cause some
yeah, it's kind of strange how like once someone's elected presidency, you can see who really controls them within like the first. Like, in the first 4 years, they kind of walk on eggshells about it, but, like, if they get in a second term, you can really find out who backs them. Like, Trump, it really seems like the whole war industry and, like, military industry backed him because of the immense amount of funding he put into them. Yeah, he put it on blast that it's, like, a major scam and everything, but in the same sense, yeah, he put it on blast, but he kept funding, like, more and more money. So, like, how much did he really care? So,
it's wild.
Right?
Wild. I don't know. A strong military though is the backbone of a country.
Okay, but I've been saying this for a while now.
But the military industrial complex is crazy.
But
wild.
Here's my thing though: is like, to a certain degree, how many weapons does humanity need? We could literally level our planet and several other planets around us a certain amount of times over with just the weapons we have on the planet today. How many more do we like? How much? What else kind of damage are you trying to do to who?
Who knows?
Like, we have enough to completely exterminate the human race over 500 times over, I think it was, last time I checked.
It doesn't make sense, dude.
So
a lot of the money now is probably trying to figure out how they're going to, like, work with AI and shit.
Yeah.
Use that, like how Elon was saying.
And then the AI's like, we're sick of this shit. Launch the nukes. You can, like, control people from not doing that, but AI, you can't really do shit, dude. Like, they're programmed.
What if it hacks it?
Yeah, exactly. They're programmed to, like...
And like
that's scary, bro.
When I think the scary point is when it can upgrade itself, when it can start upgrading and reprogramming itself for better efficiency and stuff like that, without you commanding it to. That's scary because you don't know, because how fast technology progresses, how quick it just started progressing itself. It could all of a sudden be eons ahead of us, just by itself.
Dude, I still think back to the message that Elon sent on fucking Rogan's podcast where he was like...
This was futile.
Yeah, he was like this...
I tried to warn them.
This
was futile.
It's over.
I feel like Elon's kind of like Whis from Dragon Ball Super. He's like one of those angels. He knows what's going to happen, but he's not allowed to tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
So he tries giving you hints, and then like when the hints aren't working, he tries to help you out to work in your favor.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, we're fucked. We're fucking screwed, dude.
I'm just curious to see what happens. I'm very, very curious.
He's like, let me make all this money, Golden Haas, no AI.
I don't think he
Right,
actually
yeah.
like made the money. I think like I said, he's an angel, and he just
He
went
was-
through fate like as an otherworldly being, and like he just knew what was gonna happen, and there was no sentence of money because he just knew what the overall outcome was.
He's got like a bunch of rich white people, a bunch of rich white racist people. Like that's the bottom of Africa.
But a lot of the white. Oh, hang on, let me.
Titties and titties and titties.
Well, when you think about it, though, not all of
Call.
not all of the Caucasians in South Africa were like by any means rich. Like Sean Morgan, he was not rich growing up. From what I heard, he was sleeping on couches and shit. Fucking, I know this dude. He what's his fucking name? He drove for my father for a little while. He was young. He was like real light skin from South Africa. Like basically looked like Caucasian, maybe a little bit Indian.
Kind of hot.
But he grew up pretty poor, but like he had a pretty good head on his shoulders.
Certain parts of South Africa are worse than others. Like, I'm not sure where Elon's from. Where's he from? Do you know?
No idea. I just know it's from South Africa. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
from like Johannesburg.
Really?
Yeah, which I think parts of it. I think it's better now. I watched an interview of them talking about it's better now. I don't know shit about South Africa.
Yeah, me neither. I know
They have the
nothing.
best. They have the best accents ever.
Do they?
Those are my
You think?
favorite. Yeah.
I think top tier accents for me are definitely Irish. Okay, are we talking about men, women all together? Like for men, I think Irish is probably like the most top tier accent.
Sean Morgan's accent is dope. And
Dude, you know what was funny? After Connor got knocked out yesterday, dude, his Irish accent just took over to where it's just you couldn't understand anything. He was saying I'm gutted. He was like, "I just man."
My thing is like I also think with age, like as an old like straight like an old lumberjack of a man with an Irish accent.
Yeah.
That's a mean motherfucker right there. Like I bet that motherfucker got some wisdom and some stories.
Yeah, facts.
For a woman though, I think like Italian. That would be like the one.
Dude, if this shit goes out one more time, I'm fucking gonna kill myself on the podcast live.
Yeah, like we just keep taking turns with the
Yeah,
lighter.
that's pretty wild.
It's kind of funny.
Buddy, give up. Just give you
Beautiful day from the inside.
Mike's not
From the inside out, it's a beautiful day.
From the inside out, it's a beautiful day. Fair enough.
Looks nice.
Ooh, what do we have for time, Devin?
We are at
2 minutes. You hit both of them.
You can't get up, lazy
Oh.
bum. Why not?
He said you hit both.
Jared's gonna have a conversation partner. So Jared.
I am a conversation partner. I'm like,
Oh,
hey yo, Jared, what's going on? Not too much.
we got breaking news when BP gets back. Breaking news live from the podcast with 3 days late on it, but it's breaking to me.
Fuck. No, I'm getting
Yeah.
bested by the headphones.
Yeah, I told you, dude. They beat you up. They're not fucking cool. All right.
Now that I'm back because Devin's a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah. Breaking news. Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, will be fighting an MMA fight.
And let me tell you, I really don't think he spent the last 10 years writing those 3 albums because I don't think that would take him that long. He might have been training like a Super Saiyan, so I don't know. I gotta see like a sparring video, like something.
I gotta show you the video of him talking shit to Dana White, dude, because it's the corniest shit in the world. It just looks like it looks fake. Like it looks like he kind of like it almost looks like I don't know. To me, it looked like he started to laugh when he got up, and I was just like, "This is dumb. This is like,
I really,
dude."
I'm curious to know who's gonna fight Eminem.
Because all right, so
You have to think he's worth so much, and he's such an like an icon to a generation that he's not gonna willingly pick a losing fight.
yeah. Dude, all right. Here's the thing, though. So Dana said that, like in an interview, he's like, "We got something planned." If it's through the UFC, dude, he's getting cooked, bro. He's getting dusted. If it was an amateur fight, I was like, "Yeah, maybe you get a chance."
No, but like, what if like they just pull in some random bullshit ass fighter and like
Yeah, they have to pull in a real bum though, but they don't sign bums. They don't sign bums though at the
If there's
UFC.
any legitimate fighter, then it's just.
yeah.
I think
If it's
that
like celebrity deathmatch type where they get another celebrity.
I think that's what
That was
Dana's gonna do.
cool.
Yeah, I think
Who do
that's
you think's gonna fight
Just keep
Eminem for
doing
another
that.
celebrity? It can't be MGK. MGK's half his fucking age. It's not cool.
Let's think. What if 50 just got in there and pieced him?
Oh, stop. 50 would get in there and yoke him up like he's a child. Stop that.
Dude, just get him in a bulldog choke. Like the bulldog choke's like just like a regular headlock you get your little brother in. Just fucking cranking his shit.
So maybe like Yellow Wolf, but
Ed
they're
Sheeran.
friends.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh my
So-
god. 50 just got in there and pieced him.
Oh, stop. 50 would get in there and yoke him up like he's a child. Stop that.
Dude, just get him in a bulldog choke. Like the bulldog choke's like just like a regular headlock you get your little brother in. Just fucking cranking his shit.
So maybe like Yellow Wolf, but
Ed
they're
Sheeran.
friends. Oh yeah.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh my
So-
god.
yeah. Eminem would definitely be that. But then you never know. Ed Sheeran might be like a black belt. And
But that's what I'm saying about
over.
Eminem. Where the fuck's he? Ed Sheeran, too. He made one song and dipped off the fucking.
No,
Wait,
he-
no.
Everything he does is fucking.
They
all
can't do
over
it because of the
everything.
weight for sure, but Mike Tyson. That would be so fucking funny, dude.
Eminem just getting knocked out in the first 5 seconds.
He's been training with Mike
I always
Tyson.
want to do it.
Has he been training with Mike Tyson?
Maybe he was in the music video together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does chill with Mike. He was on Hot One.
Hotbox,
Hotbox,
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Whoops.
I always wanted to do MMA. I was talking to M.
I was on the rap. I was spit bars.
I was spitting bars back then, son.
Mike Tyson's gonna come here and knock us down.
He's just gonna be walking his tiger. He's just gonna be like, "Stay here." Like, to his walk up, knock us the fuck out. Tyre's not moving because he's dead scared of Mike Tyson.
I'll
Probably come
fucking-
riding on the tiger down the fucking street.
I get on the treadmill. I start
Do
playing
you
Eminem.
think Mike Tyson's tiger gets intimidated by Mike Tyson?
Does he still have a tiger?
Probably. Dude, how long do tigers live? I
don't
can't
think-
imagine he just let the fucking thing go.
Did you ever hear the story about like like he got out? He was like he got out of or no, I think he was like in jail, and he was talking to his friend on the phone. He was like, "Yeah, I know this guy where like I could buy like horses or like exotic animals." He's like, "What? You could buy horses and stuff?" He said, "I was gonna give me some horses, but he said exotic animals."
Oh yeah.
He's like,
yeah,
"I
yeah.
got myself a tiger." I was like, "What the fuck, dude?
Yo, he's such a savage too. But like my thing though is like
Horses?"
I feel like Mike Tyson when he got Horses. Stop.
Horses? Dude, just the
My thing is like I'd be so scared if Mike Tyson actually said more than 2 sentences in front of me because I'd be like, what if I start laughing? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. He's just gonna straight hurt me.
Do you ever get like I don't know why
It's gonna hurt me.
I'm definitely like a beta, so just like I'll be around people, and if there's more of an alpha man, I'll definitely get like anxiety and be like, I shouldn't be in this room right now. I would as soon as I walked in the room, I'd walk away. I'd be like, I can't do this, dude. I can't do
Not
this.
to that degree, but Mike Tyson is just like the legend of Mike Tyson is so heavy that like he walks in the room and you're like, you're a god of war.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, dude.
You literally destroy people. Right?
Got paid for it.
He never did. I think, did he beat Lennox Lewis? Everyone he faced that was big though, he fucking got destroyed by. He got rolled over by. He beat the shit out of a lot of bums. Like but no, I'm not taking that away from him. Mike Tyson's still a tremendous boxer, but like, fucking the Evander Holyfield dude, that dude's a monster.
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield, he was knocking out like the greats still. Monster hits. I'll never take away from Mike though. Mike's an animal, and Mike's got a punch that will fucking take anybody's lights out. Like no matter who you are.
He's fast too.
Yeah.
He's fast.
Got a tiger.
My thing though is like he just beat up so many people that were so much bigger than him. Like
Yeah.
it was always someone bigger than him.
Yeah, nah.
It was there was nobody like Holyfield wasn't his height. No?
No, Holyfield's way taller than
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying,
I don't
like-
even know why I thought I had to stop and
That's what
process
I'm
your
saying, like
sentence.
nobody Mike's size could beat Mike.
Yeah. Oh, yo, by the way, I'm heated, dude, because Beef's a big Gervonta Davis fan, but fucking they're saying Garcia signed a fight, and it's not with Davis. But
Damn.
ready? Manny Pacquiao. That's what they're saying right now.
No way.
Yeah. They're saying it's a good fight for Pacquiao. And but it's not really a good fight for Garcia
Not
at
at all. Not
but
at
he
all.
wants he said he's like I just want to get in there with a great. He's like I'll take the shots from Pacquiao. I don't give a fuck. I was like,
Probably also get paid.
yeah, he'll probably get paid big money, son. Big money. But I was like, yo, that's going to be crazy if that goes down. Garcia's
He's not
def-
fighting Gervonta. I'm kind of mad about that.
I know. I was because I saw that like they had a Twitter exchange where Gervonta Davis like tweeted it. He was
He
like,
was talking mad shit.
Yeah,
it was lit.
but it was Garcia tweeted he had a sign to fight, and then Gervonta Davis was like, "Oh, I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear nothing about this," and he was just like, "It'd be good matchmaking."
Okay, that would be good for Gervonta. That would not be a good look from Pacquiao though, because Pacquiao couldn't beat Mayweather, so he's gonna get beat up by his apprentice. What if he like?
Dude, the last dude who was on the money team was Adrian Broner, and that dude got clowned on by Pacquiao.
But here's the thing:
Clowned
is
on by Pacquiao.
Mayweather is like Gervonta is like actually Mayweather's prodigy, like himself. Like that is Mayweather's prodigy. Like if you like you know anything about Mayweather and Gervonta, like Mayweather comes out all the time and says that's the next me. Like he is the next me. Like this is the next Mayweather, and so that's just kind of like a weird look for this motherfucker to be like, oh, I couldn't beat you, so I'll beat up your son, basically. Like,
Yeah, fucking, but I also in the world of combat sports, dude. No one we never know what happened, especially after
no,
last
but
night.
okay. So here's the thing, though. Like, that would also be a terrible. Say he lost.
Yeah,
He
no.
lost to Mayweather and his apprentice. Like,
Gotta take the chance though. I don't know though. I don't know why Pacquiao. I don't know because
it makes more sense for him to fight Garcia.
yeah, no, it definitely does.
That's why I'm
I-
saying he wouldn't fight Pacquiao.
Yeah, it
He
definitely
wouldn't fight
wouldn't
Gervonta. Yeah. Also, the other thing too is like, what if like Tank really does just knock him the fuck out in the first round?
Yeah.
One of those crazy hooks he has.
I still can't believe Conor got knocked out last night. That shit was wild. Shout out Dustin fucking the Diamond Poirier, son.
Put him the
Abs-
fuck out.
Absolute animal. Avenged him. Avenged this fucking loss 6 years ago. Fucking straight savage. Louisiana hitters out there, boy.
Shout out Dio Han.
Shout out Dio Von, big shout
You
out.
got a shout out on the UFC card, fucking for the commentary. Shout out Michael Chandler, dude, fucking piece.
Okay,
that
ready?
Hooker.
How many owls do you think Dio Von could fight at once? Two?
Yeah, two, dude.
I would give him 3.
Dude, Theo got
I
attacked
think
by
he
a pack of dogs, or attacked by 2 dogs on his birthday, and then next year on the same day, same 2 dogs got his birthday.
Okay, but those are dogs. Owls. He could easily fight off 2 owls. 3, I think like 2 hands are occupied, third owl's taken.
I think
Those
Theo's.
are like hardcore predators. Like they're
Yeah, they're fucking wild.
I know they are. I know, but
I
they got
think Theo
sharp.
would start running as soon as he saw the dogs got like that.
Okay, but those are dogs. Owls. He could easily fight off 2 owls. 3, I
Owls
think
are
like
like-
2 hands are occupied, third owl's taken.
I
him
think
out.
Theo's-
Owls are like hardcore predators. Like they're crazy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
fucking wild.
I know
dude.
they are. I know,
Yeah,
but
those-
I
they
think
got
Theo
sharp.
would start running as soon as he saw the head turning 360. He would just be like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
can owls actually 360? I think it only 180.
How many? I feel like the better question is how many owls could Joe Rogan fight?
4.
All right,
4.
Freeze arm.
Yeah,
it's kind
that's
of
what
a
I
short
thought.
guy. Owls have an advantage over that. Yeah.
5, like I think 4 are gonna occupy the front. 5's gonna come up from behind, and fuck them up.
You're just like standing like, is that an owl carrying Joe Rogan? I tried a spinning back kick, but he got me by the pant leg. Just like hanging by his pant leg.
He's like, I'm gonna unbutton my pants. I need somebody to catch me.
I'm a small yet stocky man.
You know, MMA, jiu-jitsu.
Short body,
Podcast,
wide
you
frame.
watched it?
Oh my god. Joe Rogan all day.
Just Joe Rogan being carried by a fly.
Oh. Just Nick Diaz on there trying to catch him. That both Nate and Nick. Just like beautiful.
Lex Friedman.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah, it'd be Lex and Jamie. And just him like, I hope he dies. I'll give you the money.
Develop some kind of technology to fight this eagle.
It's like an AI
He said
robot.
this
Starts
eagle.
AI eagle.
like destroying the city. Lex is like, I can't believe
It's
I
an-
had to release this. I feel like Lex is gonna be like the next. So the guy who made the bomb, like the nuclear bomb, he did like before the first nuke was dropped. He did a interview where he's like basically saying like, I created a monster. He's like, I am death.
Yeah.
what-
Destroyer of worlds.
Destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Lex is gonna be the next version of that guy, where he's
Think
gonna
so?
end up being a thing like, I fucked up.
And then you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Lex is gonna become like a destroyer of worlds. But Kamala Harris and Dick Cheney are gonna rise up in Iron Man suits and defeat him.
All right. I like that.
That's a
Like
fight I'd
Lex-
want to see. Is
Lex
is
Luthor.
Kamala Harris in an Iron Man suit and Dick Cheney in an Iron Man suit and duke it out? Because I know they got him.
Dude, I think Mike Pence would be a good fight. I feel
I
like
wanna see
Mike
them
Pence
do that
doesn't
fucking-
do.
Nah, Mike.
Imagine just like,
Are you serious? What are you, a pussy? You gotta let the Democrats win.
See a picture of Trump and Lil Wayne together.
Yeah, that's an older.
Yo, did you see Kodak's tweet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he
The
said,
one where
I was
he-
fucking with you was saying, what you was saying, but now we really rocking with you now.
Nah, did you see the tweet he put up of Trump with the hair?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the tweet, and then it's a picture under.
the best thing ever.
It's Trump, but Photoshop with Kodak hair, like.
But like, nah, it's like one of his
home.
homies' hair. It's like crazy.
Oh, it was so good.
Crazy.
I was fucking with you was saying, G, but nah, we really rocking with you now.
Trump is really hood certified.
Facts,
Yeah.
dude.
Got his shit in the mail.
At least in Broward. I mean, that
He
motherfucker
earned
like
his end
Kodak.
card, bro. He earned the end card. I think.
Basically, just like Mike dropped and went like
when he left
president.
That
He
would
said,
have
"Yo,
been
by the
epic if
way."
that's what he did at the last address. He
You
was
see
like,
him? It's a picture of him like,
Bro, but like-
with, like he was like going on to like the presidential helicopter for like the last time, like leaving like his presidency, and he was just on the thing like this.
no, the Mike Brown
And
was
his
up.
face was just like so.
Did you see the one? Yo, did you see the one of code? It was Trump doing the dancing, but like they edited it so it was on beat with no flocking, and it was like this was Trump walking out the White House and on his way to Florida.
Someone put there was a meme. It was like it's a 2016. It's a picture of Trump that said, "We're gonna make America great again." And this is 2021. It's a picture of Joe Biden. It said, "This is a great nation." And under it says, "You did it, you beautiful son of a bitch." Oh, dude, meme culture is just beautiful
Yeah, the
today.
internet is just so undefeated. I mean, who's defeated the internet? Soldier Kid and there's been one other person. Who else defeated the internet? Who was it?
I feel like J. Cole kind of beat the internet a little bit.
No, you know who really won? It wasn't against the internet, but it was against Big Media Corporation. So, this was probably like right around the time
Alex
of
Jones.
COVID. No, he lost.
Yeah, he lost.
The major news outlets like CNN and like all those like they were like really left wing medias. Remember that trip of high school kids? They went to some.
Oh, that
Yeah.
beat the internet hard and
So
got rich, dude.
dumb rich. So that
Alex Jones.
COVID. No, he lost.
Yeah, he lost.
The major news outlets like CNN and like all those like they were like really left wing medias. Remember that trip of high school kids? They went to some like
That
Yeah.
kid beat the internet hard and
So,
got rich, dude.
dumb rich. So that kid made just off CNN he got over $100 million.
Yeah, and he just keeps going. He just keeps suing different publications.
because they all did it to
They
him.
all
You didn't hear
slandered
about
him.
that? So he was a minor first of all, and they took a clip. So what had the real situation is this they were going to some like Trump rally or something like that.
No, it was like they were on a field trip in DC, and
Yeah.
they saw Trump like make America great again hats.
yeah,
for
and they
sale.
bought it.
They bought them and were wearing them because they're like 15-year-old,
Yeah.
16-year-old kids, just like.
And
Oh yeah, I heard about
yeah.
that. Yeah,
And there was a Native American dude who came up to them and started like
Yeah.
yelling at them.
Yep.
But they took they took a picture of just this one kid like smiling in this Native American dude's face and redid the story that they went up to him and started harassing the Native American dude, this and that.
Who was playing it, just
Blew
peacefully
it
playing
up,
his drums.
yeah. And then the original video came out of the dude coming up to them and harassing them.
Oh, so the
Came
kid
out-
sued?
And because he was a
Made
minor.
millions, dude.
Bro,
millions
he's-
of dollars.
He made over, I think, in the end, he made over $250 million so far.
Beautiful.
Yeah, $250 million, $250 million
That kid's a
fucking
legend. That
dollars.
kid's a fucking legend for that. Yeah.
And because he did the right thing, he kept his. All right, he was being a jackass with the hat, yeah, but he kept his fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
He kept his fucking mouth shut. He kept his stupid, ignorant comment to himself. He just sat there and kept it to himself, and I applaud him for that because usually someone would say something very ignorant in that situation.
Especially imagine like a younger kid.
Yeah, and that kid, he was probably raised the right way to like not do that. You know what I'm saying?
It was in the beginning
That
of the
it's not
president.
okay.
It was in the beginning of the presidency before the Capitol shit happened. So it was just like People just didn't agree with a mass of group
The
of
other
people in
thing
the
too
country
is
didn't agree
they
with
were
her technically.
kids, so like
Yeah,
their
they're young
political
kids.
opinion doesn't even fucking matter.
Man, that's not the political
You
landscape.
know,
of
someone
today.
like you can't harass them about it. You need to teach them about it. I feel like,
the political landscape today, though, is doesn't matter what age you were.
and it's just like I don't know. That was just crazy how he made that much money.
The fact that people think it's okay that someone's wearing something
So
that
here's-
you don't agree with, so you can just go up and scream in their face.
Okay, but
It's
here's
disgusting.
another point: is CNN settled outside of court and all that. How much did they make off of that story if they were willing to pay that off just for it to go away?
Yeah.
How much did they make? How much is CNN worth, do you think? It's probably like $1 billion.
Dude, since 24/7 news became a thing, they probably make raking a fuck ton of dough.
Can we
now.
just look that up live on the podcast right now?
Anyone
How
got
much
their phone
I
on
got
them?
it.
fucking yeah? Nah, that shit is. They're too big. They're too big. And then the other people who will like. Fucking, it's like the same group of people who will say Jeff Bezos didn't donate enough money to fucking. That to like when he donated like $99 million. They're like, that's not enough. That's not even half of his net worth. And fucking
March 2020, it's worth 2.1 billion.
yeah, it's
And
fucking
so
ridiculous.
something we heard on a podcast yesterday, to put in perspective, that 0.1 billion is $100 million.
Yeah,
So, 2,100 million, basically, to put it in a different perspective.
I think you fucked that up. 20 billion 100.
No. Because 2.1 billion would come out to 2,100 million.
Oh, okay, I got what you mean. Now.
Yeah, you know
I got
what
what
I'm
you mean.
saying.
I got what you mean now.
That was like to say, like, if you had a stack of $1 million, you would need 2,100 of
Yeah,
those.
I got you. Fuck, dude, that's way too much money for anyone to have.
That's
Well, that's a corporation, but
yeah.
still,
So
it's
like, how much
ridiculous,
did they
though.
make off of that story to just pay that little 0.1?
Yeah, I don't know. They're not donating no money though. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care about you.
I mean,
Keep it all for
I've-
themselves.
that's just more recent. I'm sure Fox News. I wonder how much Fox News is worth. That's also crazy.
I bet-
Fox is probably worth insane money too.
I bet we don't hear about Black Lives Matter until 2025. I bet we don't. hear about-
2024, you mean?
or 2024, whenever the next election is. I bet we don't hear about it.
How much is Fox News worth?
And it's sad because they do deserve to be talked about.
Oh my God! So they have a little format. Net income is 999 million as of 2020. Total assets is 21.7. How much is Fox News worth?
And it's sad because they do deserve to be talked about.
Oh my God! So they have a little format. Net income is 999 million as of 2020. Total assets is $21.75 billion as of 2020. Total equity, $10.42 billion.
Well, they do
as of
sports and
2020.
like Fox is like a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
do
a
sports.
lot of
Yeah,
shit. A lot of shit. And one dude apparently has 39% voting power, so he's probably worth a lot of fucking money, dude. His name is... Oh, it's just a family. It's the Murdoch family. That
Damn,
family
son.
is fucking rich,
Loaded,
son.
dude. Think about that. There's so many fucking millionaires and billionaires in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and
Imagine how
we're
much money there is. Like if you
Why were
all
we
the wealth
born-
together?
When
Bro.
you think about it, since money has been a thing, you have to realize that there's almost what has to be an infinite source of money now that we're also digital. There's basically it's how much money you can process is there.
Yeah.
That's how much money is out there. So it's really not unrealistic to think like you can get $1 million. It's there.
Yeah.
It's there times an exponential amount.
Yeah, if life was a game of poker and like where we live was like the cards that hit, like the hand we were dealt, like our lives that we were dealt, would be like, this is like I could make this work. Like I could win this round. Like I could win this round. But then you just like if you get Africa, you're just like, ah, fucking fold. Like it's bullshit. I fucked up.
Folded.
But you like, and then like you're just like you're born as Trump, and you
Oh.
just get like a flush, like off rip. You're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
That's
it
really
happens.
how it is.
It really is.
It's really
It's
why they
almost
say,
like a
like,
game
Gotta
of
write that
it's
down,
almost like
sustainable.
Monopoly when you think about it. Like,
yeah.
it depends what you roll. It's all in the roll. You're shooting dice basically.
You're
which
like
what
coming
can
out.
you roll.
You're coming out the womb. You just got like full. You just feel a fly hit the top of your head. You're like fold, 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 fold.
No, I feel like it's more like like you're shooting like when you're shooting dice like CeeLo or something, because like say you like because you have to get two of the same and then get the number, like there's certain things, or you have to like keep rolling until you get it. So like when you're stagnant in life, you haven't rolled it, like a certain amount of points you got this round, you know what I'm saying, or you haven't rolled something. Because like you can keep rolling different situations, because like you aren't born and live in the same situation for your whole life when you think about it. Like you're always in a different set of mindset frame as you get older and like all that different shit. So you potentially keep rolling and you get different scores. Granted, some people roll one every time and it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. But oh yeah. But I feel like we aren't rolling ones over here. You know, I'm grateful for that, and I'm very appreciative for what we have and the situations we find ourselves in.
We're not out here fucking.
Not out here smoking cracking on.
Yeah, we're not surrounded by fucking explosives and gunshots and fucking
Yeah,
poverty and starvation.
right.
I'm gonna hit
Shit.
these ones now because fucking we're gonna have to get up in like 5 minutes anyways.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
crazy out
shit
there.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Speaking of modern day healthcare, we will be bringing a woman onto the podcast and giving her a blue chew and seeing what that does.
Yes.
We want to see. We're gonna do a live.
It's like a
experiment.
science experiment. Me and Jared have been tired about, like, we've been dressing like scientists for work. We don't get paid like scientists. We don't do no scientisty shit.
Yeah.
Snag a couple of coats.
Yup.
You know?
We think we have a willing
DIY
participant.
shit.
She hasn't kind of
She
said
hasn't
yes
agreed
yet.
yet, but we also haven't asked yet.
So we
But
know, but we
she
know she's
will.
willing.
Yeah. We're going to ask her. She's going to say yes. And then next episode, we have a real show for all of you.
Yeah, we'll have a boy toy on the side in case she gets a little too wild. You know, bring out of here.
They can take off. But we'll go see them the next morning. And we'll get both of their opinions.
Eh? It's just like I said to
If he's like, that was the best thing you could have ever done to her, and she might be like, that was great, then we have a good advertisement.
she's like, a red rocket came out of my pussy, like a dog.
I wouldn't know how to react to like her.
Just like a red rocket coming out
I
of her.
have balls now.
Just a pair of balls just popped out her
Just
pussy.
one nut came out. She's like, where did that one nut?
It's just like you just see like it's like a whole like a little slit, and you just see it like kind of like starting to open like a circle, and you see it's just like it flips out into a dick. It's not that's not like how the anatomy works of a vagina. But imagine if it was.
Are you a doctor?
I don't know, man.
And whoever's telling you that it's not, are they doctors?
Imagine if you found out everything you were fucking was just
Are
an
they a
inside out
vagina
dick.
doctor? No, then shut the fuck up. What?
Everything you were fucking in life was just an inside out dick. How would you feel about that?
It's a weird concept. So like, women have built inside out dicks.
Yeah, it's
And
not
that's
true.
what, like
It's not true.
No, but like you're saying, like, so a dick, if it were flipped inside out, is a coochie.
Yeah.
I'd wonder if like if it's ever like almost popped out when she was.
Would you keep banging them? Would you keep banging them?
Yeah, I mean,
The fuck else
Butt
you gonna
stuff all the time.
do? Dude's got butts too.
Yeah. Just mouth stuff all the time.
Dude's got mouths too.
Just mouth stuff and then just be like,
what are you
all right.
implying, Jared?
You're implying the wrong thing. I'm not implying that.
Yeah, implying it.
Not at all.
What you would have to do is you'd have to do mouth stuff, and then if you wanted to get her pregnant, you would have to like pull out at the last second and just like it'd be like when we wrestled Pat. It wasn't gay, but it shows you're not homophobic. So you would just have to stick it in for a second and just go and squeeze it out and then pull out real quick. Yeah. This is
Jared goes, yeah.
This is another realm of reality that we've lived before, so we know what we're talking about. One day, folks. One day.
I think you guys did that night. I wasn't there to say that you didn't, so I'm under the impression you did.
I got video.
I was in it for the love of combat sport.
I don't think that's how that works.
I was
so
in
you
it for the
inserted
love
your
of
dick.
jujitsu.
So you stuck the tip in and busted.
I
You out of the love of combat sports.
I implemented
crazy.
I implemented some good maneuvers.
He was using Krav Maga.
I was using that look-see-do thing. That fucking.
It was
John
beautiful.
Jones.
They went into over/under, and then just smashed the floor as hard as they could. It was perfect. There was no takedown defense on either
was
side. They
times.
just both went for a takedown in the same direction, so they just slammed. And then
I bet there was a lot of slam.
dude, Pat put up a good fight though.
I remember jumping off the top rope. There was fans screaming.
Yeah,
Cameras flashing, signs.
yeah.
I was just like, I'm hitting him with this.
It was
I'm-
94 in the MGM. Right off the cranium.
I was like,
Jimmy King.
I go
Remember
for
that?
the pin. I'm looking for the ref. I'm like, the ref is down. The ref got knocked out.
But you remember I came running down
You
the
came running
I
down
came
that
running down the
thing.
rampway with the striped shirt on. With the striped
that
shirt
was
on.
good.
And then I stabbed him in the back. I DDT'd
Oh.
right off the cranium.
I was like,
Jimmy King.
I go
Remember
for
that?
the pin. I'm looking for the ref. I'm like, the ref is down. The ref got knocked out.
But you remember I came running down
You
the
came running
I
down
came
that
running down the
thing.
rampway with the striped shirt on. With the striped shirt
was
on.
good.
And then I stabbed him in the back. I DDT'd
Oh.
Jared.
Fuck. Damn.
But
What-
then
was-
Beefy came out like
Wait.
Sting and then fucked me up. And then
Just like a whole
Jared.
bunch of dark. The whole
Wait,
thing
what year was
black.
that?
That was
He was
94 back in the MGM.
okay. 92, I was a dragon.
Oh yeah, that's when he was doing his dragon
The
gimmick.
Ultimo Dragon.
When he was a heel, a real heel, a real bastard.
No,
High
I
heel.
was actually a dragon.
He was a high heel. He smoked a blunt right before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a high heel. That's
Yeah, I was right.
crazy.
Right?
Dragon. Beefy just comes out as a dragon in high heels. Fans are screaming.
Spitting fire.
No, imagine just like I'm like
Gay
I'm morph.
dragon.
I just morph, and I'm just like I'm like what looks like a scary dragon, but then like I'm only like this tall.
Are you telling me that
Little
you are?
dragon, just a little dragon. I'm like fuck.
Are you telling me
But I can fly.
he's a shapeshifter like Hillary Clinton?
More like Sarah Palin, but Hillary's a different breed.
She's a different race of alien.
I
Yeah.
hope we get to pick what kind of aliens we get to be in the future.
Yeah. Oh, we
I
were
wanna
talking.
be
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
we
them.
did. Did we talk about
Yeah,
this
we
on the
did.
podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I said
did.
Master
Yeah.
Chief.
Yeah.
Master Chief.
Damn.
Jared,
But
get back to the drawing board for some ideas. You bastard. Yeah, no, but
No.
Sarah Palin. I fuck her.
You're crazy. I don't even.
with the glasses.
Yeah, with the glasses on. Like how she looked in the wasn't she in that Eminem video?
If I can
No,
have.
that was a lady playing Sarah Palin.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, if she looked like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd still fuck real Sarah Palin.
like 2021 Sarah Palin.
I don't know what she looks like now. She probably looks gross. Probably not, but 20 fucking 12 or whenever fucking McCain was
She kind
running.
of reminded me of that Casey Anthony chick.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why. Nothing significant. Just
You know-
I'm like she reminds me of her.
Yeah, like she reminds me of a kid killer.
A guy won the Republican primaries who couldn't even lift his arm above his waist. Imagine if our president was a guy who I'm pretty sure it was what's his name John
Colin
McCain
Powell.
couldn't fucking he couldn't wave. He would do like this because he couldn't
'Cause he
like
couldn't-
raise like his elbow. I'm pretty sure above his fucking
Oof.
waist.
Oof.
Damn.
He was also
Yeah, I
a
think-
prisoner of war in
Yeah, I
Vietnam
know,
for
I
100 years.
I heard
Fucking
he has sexual relations with his daughter.
hot piece of
Also-
ass right there.
With Tim Dillon in a wig.
Yeah, facts. I don't.
They're separate
realities.
things.
Whenever I think of Meghan McCain now, I don't even think of the picture. I just think of Tim Dillon.
Yeah,
and
no,
fucking-
I honestly like after seeing that, I never think of Meghan McCain ever. I just think of Tim
She
Dillon.
just
in a
doesn't
wig.
even exist anymore.
That's
so
actually
funny.
what she looks like now.
He said Trump that riverboat casino captain motherfucker. I was crying.
No, what did you say? He's like, I'll fuck daddy and I'll wear his face as a mask.
Cigarette. It's tremendous.
That was
Tremendous.
just, that was a tremendous.
With our new show, Podcast Reviews, where we review other podcasts.
Yeah, right.
This is more like a variety show.
We should
Yeah,
just
we
start
do it all
talking
on
shit
here.
on podcasts. Just-
I mean, someone just comments some shit. We'll talk about it. Honestly, you got something wrong with you, and you want us to talk about it anonymously?
Yeah.
just tell us.
We should start doing like a call-in episodes, but instead of having people call in, we just call like random
Numbers,
and
yeah.
be like, hey, this is Lois Society
Society
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, on the pod.
Say something to the people. We're live right now.
We just have Elijah screening calls like in the other room, like, hey, this is Lower Society Podcast. Do you mind being on the podcast?
It's like just say weird shit. Just say weird shit.
Call Eric.
Oh yeah. Just call taxi up. Just but like *6 7 them. Start prank. That's what we should do. We should just prank call Texie every once in a while on the podcast. Hello.
We should just write scripts and then have no. You know what we should do? We should write scripts and then like throughout the week we'll all like co-write a script and get some random person to do that. It's a different voice every time. And just like always something completely different.
All right, I'm with this.
That would be some funny shit. But it's always something that's like personal to him. So like it's somebody that knows and it'll just fuck with his head. He'll be like, what the fuck's going on?
And no, instead of prank calling, we just start prank calling Tyler B every few weeks.
He would find out it's us somehow.
Tyler B starts trying to get physical with us.
Nah, he would straight up fucking
Wanna go
hack
get a
the
physical
phone.
with us?
He would hack
Yeah,
the phone,
iconic.
and then he would end up with like psychological
Do
warfare.
that
and
shit
us.
right now.
We call him up as his baby friend.
Sunday, he ain't doing shit. We could do that
We
right
should
now.
call him.
Tyler B. We got to figure out the mic. We got to figure out how to mic the phones in. But
Yeah, that I don't know how to.
we're stepping up in our.
do a show.
You guys want to see my balls?
Devin's really just likes putting his balls out on
Beefy
camera for
fucking
some
pulled his
reason.
balls out last week, and I got to edit it out. I haven't done it yet, but I'll fucking
Oh, like I didn't have to edit out yours?
shut up.
Yeah, exactly. I'll fucking step on.
Yeah,
you
I
and
also
give
didn't
pinky
put
toe.
mine in your face.
All right, well that was my way of getting you back, dog.
You didn't call me gay because I was gonna show you a sign of respect. Fucking ridiculous, dude.
Damn, son.
Remember when Booker T used to make people kiss the ring?
Kiss.
King
Well, is that it?
I
Or-
think we covered everything, right? We covered what we wanted to talk about. Yeah, Eminem and MMA.
Eminem.
MMA.
Eminem.
That'd be the next
Eminem.
album. That's the next album. It's a concept album, like an MF Doom album with a storyline and shit.
Eminem.
Be classic. Yeah, fucking Connor lost. I'm hard about
RIP.
that. He's not done. So all you casuals can
St.
stop watching
Patrick's Day
UFC
is
now.
Not happening
Yeah,
this
right.
year.
It'd be nice.
No more St. Patrick's Day this year.
No more. Yeah, no. Actually, if you're Irish today,
I'm
just
sorry.
hang your head.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hang your head in shame.
L.
Drink a bottle of proper for the king who has been slain by your new
farm-
reigning champion because
Farm a
Khabib is.
potato somewhere.
Yeah.
Go farm potatoes.
All right, is there anything you want to get out? Because nobody's gonna listen this far. Any like-
Yeah. Fuck you.
All right, and on that note, stay beautiful.
Stay black.
I hate you.
Black, black, black.